In the last video, I had showed you the 3 ways to create a quiz on Quizizz app. You can simply save someone else prepared quiz, change the name of the quiz and pass it on to your students. The second way was to create your own quiz by adding your questions one by one and also including teleport questions in the quiz. The third way was that you could prepare an Excel file of your quiz in your laptop or your desktop and then importing that file into the app which shall prepare a questionnaire. Now, this was all about creating a quiz. Now, how to play it with your students or assign it as homework to your students? Simply, if you save this quiz, it will ask you to add it to some folder. I would like to add it to the academics folder that I already have in my collections. You can add any folder by naming it. So now I want to play this quiz. Okay, I would click on this and you see there are two options. I can play it live, I can assign it as homework. Also, there are a number of options available here. You can delete this quiz, you can print this quiz. We will go back to this later. You can share this quiz with any of your friends simply by adding email and share it. You can share it with your fellow colleagues or you can duplicate this quiz. Suppose I want to assign the same quiz to another class, I simply have to duplicate it and change the name of my class and I can pass it on to another class. I can save the quiz and I can still edit the quiz. This is the preview of my quiz. I can have a re-look on the questions that I have added. And once I'm satisfied, I can assign it to my students in two ways. Either I can play it live with my students or assign it as homework. Now, playing live includes assigning marks or giving marks to the players on the basis of accuracy as well as speed. This involves playing with speed. The sooner the player answers your question, the more marks he gets. And you also see a live scoreboard on your screen when the students play this quiz live. There is a live scoreboard and the positions keep on getting shuffled as the players answer their questions, and according to their scores the live board keeps on getting shuffled. Assigning your quiz as homework, I think, is a better way to judge the learning of your students, because here, since the speed matters, the students are bound to uh, give guesses also. So when you assign it as homework, the students can answer the questions at their own leisure and at their own speed. So it's better to judge the learning rather than judging their speed or guesses. Both the methods have a similar way. The way you assign them to your students, both the ways are similar. If you want to play it live, click on live, but your students will have to be live at that time. So what you can do is that if you are being asked to pick your game mode, always click on classic. Then you can assign it to your class, any class that you have on Google Classroom, or it would say go to classes. If you have already created some classes in the app, it will go there, or it will go to the Google Classrooms. Then there are some advanced settings also. You can adjust the number of attempts a student can take in answering the questions. Then they can name themselves. Then you can show the correct answers after each question, or the questions can be answered at the end. Then there are some gameplay settings which you must let them on default. There are power-ups. These are questions which are given to students by the app itself, where they can score more marks. And then there is a timer set for each question. Leaderboard, yes, you want to see. Shuffle questions for every player, yes, you would like that also. Shuffle answer options, that is also good. Redemption question is a question when a student answers wrong. Suppose a student has given a wrong choice for a multiple choice question, Then at the end of the quiz or in between the quiz, the app will automatically give the student a chance to redeem his choice. It will ask him to pick a redemption question, and whatever question he picks, he can answer it correctly once again. This is a redemption question. Then show memes. If the student gets a right answer, he will get memes motivating him, and if he gets a wrong answer, again he'll be shown some memes to cheer him up. So these gameplay settings, you must leave them on by default. In case you want to change them, you can always click them off. So these are the advanced settings. Now you have to assign the game to your class. I will have to click on continue. I'm playing live, remember now. So this is the way you can assign this quiz to your students. This is the way. See, your students will go to joinmyquiz.com. They will have to type this address in their Google Chrome or any browser that they are using, and they have to enter this game code 199356. Every quiz that you assign will have a different game code, which will be provided only when you will click on continue. So your students can simply go to their browsers, type joinmyquiz.com. Remember, the students do not have to register themselves. You as a teacher have registered yourself on the app, but your students need not register themselves. So in case the app asks the student to enter his or her email, it means he is doing it wrong. Tell him not to add any information except his name and this game code. These are the only two things that the app asks for you from the student. If he wants to play, he need not register on the app. So the student has to type joinmyquiz.com in his browser and enter this game code. Or another way of playing is that you can share this link. You can copy this link and then go to Google Classroom and paste this link over here, or you can share it via email, via Twitter, or Microsoft Teams, or you can simply paste it in their WhatsApp group, and the student has to simply click on this link, and he or she will automatically join your quiz. These are the two ways that you can assign your quiz to the students, and the same process happens if you assign it as homework. In the homework part, I'll just show you that you just have to give a submit in date and time, otherwise it's same. And this is the way the student will play live. Now the students have to be online if they want to play it live. So once my students have logged in, they have entered this game code and their name. This board will display each and every student's name that has logged in and is ready to play the game. Once you have a considerable number, see it's saying waiting for players to join the game. Since I don't have any live students right now, nobody is going to join it. But the moment you have a considerable number of students who have logged in, see, you'll get this number over here in this tab. It shows 0 right now, but as and when the students keep on logging, this number will keep on increasing. So once you have a considerable number of students, you can click on start, and this screen will turn into a leaderboard where the positions will keep on getting shuffled. The student's name will be displayed, his number of correct answers will be displayed, his number of wrong answers will be displayed, and his score will also get displayed. There will be a leaderboard here which will be live. So this is how you assign your quiz live, and once you are sure that the students have finished with their quiz, or the time slot that you had selected for them, say 20 minutes is over, you can simply end the game. It will ask you to confirm whether you end the game, and you have to click on end the game. This is how the game will end. This is one way of playing quiz with your students. The other way is assigning it as homework. So if you are going to assign it as homework, you have to select a date, say 23rd March, 8:15 a.m., 1 day and 4 minutes from now. This is sufficient time, and I have to continue. When I click on continue, see I get the same game code. This is different from live playing because every time you assign a quiz, there is going to be a different game code. So student has to simply type joinmyquiz.com and enter this game code, or you can share this link. This link will be copied uh, in your notice board, and you can paste it either in the WhatsApp group or to their emails and share it with your students. The student has to click on this link. He will directly join the game, or he will have to type joinmyquiz.com and enter this game code, and he will play the game. Once the deadline is over, the game will end and your results will be saved in reports. So this is how you play quizzes with your student through Quizizz online gaming app. In the next video, I will show you how to calculate the results or generate reports of the students who have played the quiz.